in case 3. Where we had to prove Maya's innocence in court based on Rafa's insights as to what she saw in from Tourist Inmi's view, to prove that there was a third party there in the first instance, so that it wasn't just Maya. Which was actually really interesting. I actually, that was a very interesting insight overall, because it was like I could kind of follow where the logic was going, but it was like a step-by-step thing. I really had to look out and point out things. So it was good. So we did that, and we established that there must have been a third party at the crime scene, that it wasn't just Maya, based on where everybody was standing and what happened. And then Nayuta, the lawyer that we're facing, says, I have evidence that there wasn't a third party by this eyewitness who was there, who was also a third party, but don't pay attention to that part. And then he puts on stand the person who has amnesia, who starts making up some absolute nonsense. Like, unbelievably bad nonsense. And he was like, whoops, guess it was my amnesia. This is what actually happened. And then we disprove it. And then we were like, whoops, sorry, that was my amnesia. This is what actually happened. But it made me laugh. It was really funny, but it was so silly at the same time. Anyway, we end up proving that the person who had amnesia, it looked like he actually had amnesia. He wasn't faking, but we ended up proving that they were Dats, the criminal who had escaped from the prison that was right above the prayer site. He had made a makeshift parachute and paraglided down, essentially. Well, we proved that it was him, but then Nayuta proved that he wouldn't be the person who killed a fellow rebel, because Tourist was a rebel. And then Dats escaped, so we couldn't like cross-examine him anymore anyway. And so then it was like we didn't have anything else to show that it wasn't just Maya who ended up stabbing him, which I actually disagree with, because specifically in the insight, it showed that the footsteps weren't getting louder. So unless Maya learned how to float, how is she able to run up behind him and stab him? Anyway, that's besides the point. We weren't able to do anything, so we got a guilty verdict. Right after that happened, another murder victim was revealed by one of the bailiffs said it or something. Stabbed with the Warbard dagger, which was supposedly used to kill Taurus. And it has Maya's fingerprints on it, which actually worked out well for us, because we had just gotten the guilty verdict, and then the murder victim was announced, and so that has to be investigated. So we have another day to figure everything out as to what's happening here. This was quite surprising. I wasn't expecting another murder victim. So now we have to do another set of investigating. We are definitely on the ropes. We have to figure out exactly if it wasn't Dats who stabbed Taurus, then we have to figure out who it was. But yeah, it's gonna take a little bit more sleuthing to do, it seems. Anyway, that's where we got to yesterday, and we are continuing with the investigation today. People have told me that not the investigation, but the next trial is quite long, so I don't know if we'll be able to finish everything today. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, let me put my earphones in. Alright, let's do it! We're all badged up and we're ready to go. I'm back at the temple. What do I do now? Can't believe Maya and I were actually found guilty. This trial need not be drawn out any longer. Okay, we just saw this. But... Anyway, because Maya is found guilty, yeah, Phoenix is also about to die too. Unless we can figure something out today. Mr. Wright! Albie, I saw the whole trial. What's gonna happen to Miss Maya now? I'm worried about that too. But right now... I have one more thing to report. Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna... I mean, it is just flashbacks of what just happened. But new murder victim that we have to investigate. The murder of Acolyte Zealot, right? At least the jury is still out on that one, so to speak. Oh yeah, what was his name? Pere Zealot. It's supposed to be because there's like a break between like the case and the trial. Like, it's supposed to be like you take a break after the save point, I guess. But yeah, Ace Attorney has always been a little guilty of unnecessary flashbacks. Let me help you investigate. I want to assist you any way I can. I appreciate it, Albie. We're talking about a murder. Yeah, but it's going to be hard for a foreigner to investigate this on his own. You have a point there. Wish I knew what to do. You mean we won't have Rafer annoying us constantly? That would be nice. Isn't that your benevolence? Princess Rafer? Hello? Oh, it is you again. The dead lawyer walking. Guilty of abetting a murderer under the Defense Culpability Act. I'm actually kind of warm. I might put this back on, but I'm actually kind of warm with the cocoa. So I'm just gonna take my hoodie off. I hope that's alright, chat. Wrong ears. The dead lawyer walking, guilty of abetting a murderer under the Defense Culpability Act. Ugh, at least she hasn't lost any of her charm. Why the long face? Thought you'd be glad I was found guilty under the DC Act. I am in no mood to take joy in your suffering. For I was unable to defeat you, and had to leave the job to others. I failed in my sacred duty as the royal priestess. Guess that answers my question. Alright, more flashbacks. Gives me time to sip my my hot chocolate. Sorry, Quiet. I know, Twitch has been doing that recently. It's a little annoying. All I did was defend my client. Can't bear to see her looking so sad like this, though. Your benevolence. Your benevolence! Oh, Barthead. Thought you had already begun your journey to the Twilight Realm. I'm not dead yet. I still have an investigation to do. For tomorrow's trial. What's this? Do you mean to say... You have not given up yet? That's right. I'm going to prove Maya innocent tomorrow. But why? Why do you refuse to give up? I cannot fathom such obstinacy. Investigate all you want. I cannot. You really don't mind? Aren't you worried that a lawyer backed you into corner by the DC Act? Might do something desperate, like forge evidence? What's this? Left unsupervised. I'd be free to do whatever I wanted, you know? Ugh. Okay, now to see if she takes the bait. Oh, Phoenix is actually trying to help her feel better? Yes, I see your point. Bobbed head. Yes. I know what happened yesterday. You perpetrated some sort of fraud or other misdeed while I was not watching. Huh? That explains why I misunderstood the voice of the High Priest's soul. Yes, of course. That is the only explanation. I was just trying to cheer her up. Now she thinks even less of me. I must not allow you to sully our sacred hall of justice with your misdeeds ever again. Therefore, today, I will be monitoring your every move once more. I got excited that Albie was going to join in, but I guess not. Alright. Send me straight to prison. Alright. And you, boy, do not throw your lot in with this foreign devil. But your benevolence. It's okay, Albie. You don't need to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. But first, I should probably lighten my load a bit. Albie, would you mind holding on to some evidence for me? Of course not. Always glad to help. Alright. Guess we're getting rid of some stuff. May the Holy Mother's blessings be upon you. Bye, Albie. Now then, the scene of the crime is the logical place to start. If I recall correctly, the body was found at the Plaza of Devotion. It's the praying pot. What did we get rid of? Oh, we got rid of a lot of stuff. The envelope and the prongs and yeah, we still don't know what caused the river to the pool to be bloody first. I thought that would get brought up, but it did not. Yeah. Kira's warning. Yeah, we didn't use this at all. The fact that this plays the theme song. Okay, yeah, this is apparently going to be important. Lady Kira. Apparently Lady Kira was just a statue the whole time. Okay, we have his autopsy report still. Yeah, we didn't use the fact that he has the face tattoo. I think most of this newspaper stuff we did use, but... Okay, and then... my badge. Do you know I'm a lawyer? Hmm? What is that badge you bear? It's a sunflower pin. They're quite popular in my country. It is rather cute, I must say. Actually, it's just my attorney's badge. Oh? So you mean it would have actually been worth more as a cheap accessory? My profession is worth more than $1.20, no. Anyway. To the plaza. Did he die while he was praying? How long had he been dead there for? Was he dead the entire time? Like while we were... and nobody noticed? Oh my god. Hi, Dad Oja. Well, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Body outlined in flowers. Someone leave them here in memory of the deceased? Something different about the prayer flags today. As the High Priest's disciple, Acolyte Zealot was utterly devoted to his training. First the High Priest, and now his devoted disciple. Maya Fey will pay for this. As I keep trying to tell you, Maya has nothing to do with any of this. Oh my god, let's go, Dad! Congratulations! A 90-second PV in for Celeste in a race is fantastic. What a legend. I'm super happy for you. Congratulations. Super congratulations. You can prove this. How? What do you think I'm doing here? Gathering dirt and dust for the trial. You and your smart mouth. This is precisely why you and your loyally ilk are so reviled. Hey, Mr. Wright. Emma! Hi, Emma. It's that detective from your country again. Ah! It's the princess! Oh, I mean, that's... yeah, you can get that sub 40. Let's go. Are you doing 5B yet? You seem displeased that I am here. Oh, no! Don't be silly. Mr. Wright, I'm, so sorry about what happened to Maya. You're too scared? Honestly, I think, well... I never learned 5A. I don't really know how to do 5A fast. But 5B isn't too bad. It's a little scary, but it's honestly not too bad. Especially if your movement starts to get better and better. Yeah. But you got that sub 40 in you. It's not your fault, Emma. You were just doing your job. And if I had done mine... Mr. Wright. But it's no use crying over spilled milk. Would you mind telling me what you know about the murder? It's do or die in court tomorrow. And I mean that literally. Gladly. I'll help in any way I can. Thanks, Emma. Remember, I have my eyes on the both of you. So see to it that you commit no misdeeds. Alright, Rafa. Go away. Of course not. You're talking to a professional here. I have my pout emote, but I don't have an Emma pout emote. I wonder if that one exists. She's got a good pout face. No, she's still pouting. Alright, Emma. Tell me about the incident. Let's see. How about starting with an overview of what happened? Sure. The victim is Purei Zalot. He was the High Priest disciple. That's a good Emma face. His body was discovered around noon today, right after the rite wrapped up. So during the High Priest's murder trial. That's right. Apparently, he had been here praying since the day before the rite even started. Talk about serious devotion. Yeah, barely lasted a few minutes. This is a picture of Mr. Zealot's body. Oh my god. Wait, he's got a strawberry on his neck. Celeste? We were just talking about Celeste. It's a hidden strawberry. Dagger in his upper back looks like it would have been particularly painful. Yeah. What do you think? Of course it would be, Phoenix. Is that a tattoo on the back of his neck? It's peach shaped. Oh, it's peach shaped. Not strawberry shaped. Everyone started leaving when the praying was finally done. Well, the victim remained bent over in prayer. When they went over to check on him, they discovered he was dead, right? That's a peach. Okay, it's not a strawberry. Yeah, the estimated time of death is May 9th. Sometime between the start of the rite and the discovery of the High Priest's body. That's crazy! He was just dead for a day and a half and nobody noticed. Almost, oh yeah, that's really good. For getting to sub 40 on chapter 3. Yeah, being consistent on chapter 3 and chapter 7, I think, are the big ones. In other words, we believe the crime took place during the purification rite, and the murder weapon was the same ceremonial dagger that killed the High Priest. The prosecution believes Maya came down the stairs after killing the High Priest, and then stabbed Mr. Zealot with the same dagger. Circumstantial evidence does point to Maya, but what about the cause of death? He apparently died instantly from the dagger that was left thrust into his upper back. Here's the autopsy report. But wouldn't there have been more blood? If he got stabbed here? Like look how much blood was here. And then look how much blood was here. It's like I don't think he died here. $4 a.m. to 5 a.m. It's something I always look out for. It's like the bloodstains. But 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. after the ritual. I want to know. Well, bobbed head, out with it. Oh, so the princess of the spirit medium kingdom is interested in forensic science? Didn't they do like liver temperature? I know that from watching too many crime dramas. I have no interest in science, forensic or otherwise. Nevertheless, I will someday be queen. As such, it would be wise to know what silly things the common folk believe in. There's nothing silly about it. How do you know? Even Prosecutor Sedmadi holds forensics in high regard. Does he? Perhaps I should not underestimate the power of science. Still, I suppose it is nothing much compared to the divination seance. She really doesn't have an adorable bone body. Emma, I think she's actually interested. Would you mind explaining it to her? And to us? Guess I have to now. Okay, there are many ways to estimate the time of death, but the most well-known method uses the change in body temperature. Yeah. I think specifically they use liver temperature. But, yeah, it's, but I don't know if it works well if you're outside in the cold, which is where he was, and why I think they might be bringing this up. I might be galaxy braining a little too much, but I have a feeling they're bringing this up because the time of death is wrong, because he was out in the cold, and so he actually would have died earlier than what it's saying here, but it just seems later because his body has been preserved. Body temperature drops at a steady rate from the moment a person dies. That means we can tell how long someone's been dead by measuring their temperature. I see. That was quite enlightening. Bobbed head, present your forehead now. What? Why? You feel just a little over 95 degrees. What? How can you tell me? Seems you are not dead yet. Of course I'm not. Oi, leave me alone. Stop jesting about the fact that I'm gonna die tomorrow. Anyway. Were there any witnesses? So many people here at the plaza. I think somebody would have seen something. You think so, wouldn't you? But we haven't found a single witness. How's that even possible? Just ask Nayuda to conjure up an eyewitness. Because everyone is bent over, utterly devoted to prayer, naturally. Oh, right. The back-shuddering pose that nearly killed me. Still, you think somebody would have noticed something. I thought so too, but with the monk's scarf he had on, no one could see the dagger in his upper back. Ah, I see. Plus, everyone was so absorbed in prayer, they didn't see or hear anything. I can't believe this. What you chose to believe is your choice, but the fact remains there were no witnesses. However, there is one piece of irrefutable evidence. The dagger. Sadly, yes. Ugh. Alright, yeah, so this definitely has Maya's fingerprints on. The killer used the Warbard dagger, the legendary weapon of Lady Kira. It was discovered impaled in the victim's upper back. The accused's fingerprints were found on the dagger, were they not? Yes, they were. With such irrefutable evidence, there is no questioning the accused's guilt. Not so fast. What about a motive? Maya had no reason to kill Acolyte Zelor. Yeah, if he was just sitting down in prayer. What did the police think about this matter? Yeah, what do they say Maya's motive was? Maya had no reason to kill Acolyte Zelor. So you say. But now let's hear what the police said. Yeah, you just said this. The police believe Maya is the Lady Kira figure who's been battling the rebels, since Mr. Zelor was the disciple of the High Priest, who turned out to be a rebel. He too was likely a rebel. But how do you know that? Yes, that is how the police currently view this crime. There's no way Maya is the Lady Kira vigilante. I don't think Maya even has... Actually, that's kind of mean to Maya. I was going to say Maya doesn't have the brains to pull off being a vigilante, but yeah, I feel that that's kind of mean, especially she's in prison right now. Shouldn't say something like that. Yeah, but I don't want to be mean to Maya. Really blew it in court today. Alright. Who left the flowers here? So these flowers were left here in memory of Acolyte Zealot. What are they called? They are known as Narmanda, and they are given to express sorrow when a life is lost. It seems offering flowers in memory of the dead is a universal practice. Oh, okay, interesting. Expresses heartfelt sympathy. Narmanda flower. Acolyte Zealot died bent over in prayer. There's no trace of blood on the ground though. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Phoenix is noticing what I noticed. Oh, what did he say? I got too excited that Phoenix noticed. Yeah, but that's still, like, no blood at all. He souls the rug. It is a prayer rug woven by devout monks. May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon his departed soul. Strange that there's no bloodstains, though. Perhaps it was so cold his blood froze. Perhaps it was absorbed by its vestment. It is pretty cold. Maybe the blood really did just freeze inside his body. That... I think they're trying to send me on a red herring. I have a feeling he didn't die here. You know this firsthand, Omega? Have you, like, bled yourself out in the freezing cold air and seen your blood freeze? Ah, speaking from first-hand experience, Omega. I see, I see. To think I would witness a lawyer being allowed to pass through the sacred gate. Yeah, well, I wouldn't unless I had to. Those stairs were brutal to climb. What's this? Do you even know how many monks would give their lives to pass through that gate? Be thankful for the great honor you have been afforded. Yes, your benevolence. Alright, alright. The prayer flags have changed. Oh, whoops. The prayers written on them are carried throughout the kingdom by the wind. Now, if I were to pray for something, it would be for me to not get dragged into any more trouble than I already have been. This prayer flag looks much newer than the rest. Your benevolence? What does it say here? The dearest wishes of our subjects are written upon these prayer flags. Reading the prayers of others is considered rude. But if you must know... Oh. It says, at the usual spot, bring grub. The key to... What? What kind of prayer is that? I wish for you to bring me food. That's... Yeah, it's just, I don't know if it's a red herring. I have a feeling the more plausible explanation is that he died somewhere else and was moved here. That is one of the more direct and practical prayers I have ever seen. It looks like it was a message for somebody else. Alright, good. I'm glad we have that. Alright. That message on the prayer flag seems a little weird, but I think I've seen everything there is to see around here. You have not found or heard anything of particular worth. Are you ready to give up? No, I'm not calling it quits yet. Does it look like you have any hope of winning, Mr. Wright? I can't really say at this point. All I know is I have to keep investigating. What are you two sneaks up to? I would advise you get back to work if you are done here, detective. Otherwise, I will report you to Prosecutor Sedmadi. Alright, blah, 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 blah. Salary cutting noises. Does Emma even get paid a salary while she's here? Well, see you later, Mr. Wright. Good luck. Should really pay a visit to everyone in every place connected with this case. Alright. My first instinct is to go back to the Inner Sanctum. Because if Zealot didn't die there, because there's no blood stains, but there was blood here already. Maybe he died here. Maybe that's why this... Look how much blood is on this statue. Like, how is there so much blood on this statue when he was stabbed here and fell here? This is blood. Yeah, we've already looked at all this. Alright. Maybe there is nothing else here? Alright, let's go. High Priest's house. Maybe she wants to talk to us now. You think there's fall damage in the Ace Attorney universe? Yeah, people have died from falling, so... Hello. I'm sorry to bother you again, but... Oh, it's you. Barbed Head! You are not contemplating casting suspicion upon Lady Believe, are you? She lost a beloved husband, and now Acolyte Zealot, who was like a son to her. Of course I'm not. But since she was close to both victims, I wanted to hear what she has to say. Very well. And then there's the fact that Lady Kira didn't attack Miss Inmee. Probably means she isn't a rebel. Unless she's Lady Kira. Is this about poor Purée? I'm sorry, but I don't think I can talk about that right now. But what about Maya? She's innocent. Maya? I heard she was found guilty. First my dear husband, and now Purée? Miss Inmee, you don't really believe that Maya is the killer, do you? I don't know. But that was the verdict. So what else can I believe? What am I to do? The verdict was already reached in your husband's case, but the truth of the matter is yet to be found. How can you be so sure? Because I believe that Maya is innocent. That is all I have right now. My faith in her. So please, help me understand what happened. So you're defending her based solely on faith? Even though you'll be punished for abetting the accused? That's right. Alright then. Your faith has moved me. I will tell you what I can. Are you sure about this, Lady Believe? This is still so weird. My lovely wife is a... I can't do this. Don't curse me. Hey! Leave Athena and Apollo alone, buddy. Alright. Purée Zealot. What do you know about him? How did Acolyte Zealot end up living here as your husband's disciple? About 2 years ago, while my husband was at a spiritual retreat in the mountains. He came across Purée, collapsed on the ground. Oh yeah, he did forget to mention Trucy. So he was found in the mountains. He'd been living here ever since? About 2 years ago. It's around the same time Maya arrived in Khura'in. Yes, he was born in a poor village and had nowhere to call home. My husband felt pity for the boy, so he took him in as a disciple. But not only as his disciple, he was like a member of our family too. I see. This is where Acolyte Zealot lived. Might be something I could learn about him lying around here. Alright. This is him, right? Order of the High Priest, his wife, Acolyte Zealot, and Maya. There he is. Any differences? Thinking about the tattoo. So it looks the same. Wait. She has the Steel Samurai watch. Isn't that what Maya gave to the... Wait. She has the Steel Samurai watch. She's the fan. She's the fan of the show. That's important. Okay. I wish Phoenix would have noticed that, but it's gonna bother me now because I noticed it. To think that this would be their final family photo. No good Maya Fey has to know. I mean, here she is posing with the two men whom she would soon kill. Shush, Rafa. No, that's gonna come up at some point. Anything else? Well, we looked in the trash before, right? Bobbed head, it appears you are quite fond of rummaging through garbage. Just thought there might be some other important piece of evidence in here. Oh, is that right? Look, I'm not doing this for fun. Really? Doesn't look like there's anything else of interest in there. Oh, okay. Dang. Anything else? Not the pictures. Pictures of the Queen and her husband, the Justice Minister of Khura'in. Yes, my mother and father. What do you think? Do they not possess an awe-inspiring air? Yeah. Terrifying is more the word I would use. Well, yes, they're very awe-inspiring. Yes. Okay. Nothing else? Can I present the picture to you? Because you're you're the Steel Samurai. Oh, I can. Maybe? Can I ask you about this photo? You are the Steel Samurai fan. It's taken during the Feast of Blessings, the day before the rite was held. Feast of Blessings? Would you mind telling me a little more about it? Oh, it worked! This photo was taken during the Feast of Blessings. Yeah, you just said that. Feast of Blessings? Yes. It's forbidden to eat during the days of the rite. It's the day before it is performed. We enjoy dishes of gingiel? A herb known to strengthen the body and mind. You loved the gingiel based dishes I make, didn't you, dear? Gingiel. And you can go 3 days without sleeping after eating some. Yes, but many foreigners don't care for it because of its strong smell. Our customs say these dishes can only be eaten the day before the purification rite, and only between noon and 3 p.m. That is very specific. Because the smell is too strong? Very good guess indeed. It is to ensure the smell is gone by the time Lady Kira is welcome the next day. Wow, really is that strong? Come to think of it, the evening before the murder, overwhelming odor was all over town. It was like a cross between garlic and mint. After the Feast of Blessings, Parade went over to the plaza to begin his supplication. I never thought this would be the last time I would see him. What was Maya doing at the time? Shortly after Parade left, she went to the temple to prepare for the rite. I don't know what she did after that. So Acolyte Zealot went out to pray the afternoon before the rite, according to the newspaper. And the day before the rite, oh, right, yeah. The whole place had iced over. Okay. Ray always prayed a lot. Far more than anyone ever. Just trying not to laugh at the names, but when they say stuff like that, I just prays a lot. He was a devout young man whose faith was twice as strong as others. I don't know why, but that's kind of intimidating to me. Thought I had made some progress by now. I haven't come across any particularly insightful information, even here. You seem disappointed. Mrs. Inmee, is there anything else you could tell me? Forgive me, but I keep thinking about those two. If I keep thinking about those two any longer. Bobhead! Yes, I understand. Thank you for your help. I'm sorry to have troubled you. We have paid a visit to all of the people and places connected with this case. I think it is about time you prepared yourself for the inevitable, don't you? I'm gonna talk to Maya, maybe? Hi, Maya. You've been in jail for 2.5 weeks. I'm sorry. Maya sure looks tired. I'm so sorry, Maya. Failed to defend you during that trial earlier today. I'm sorry too, Nick. Never meant to get caught up in this whole mess. Not your fault. Somebody's trying to frame you. Even worse, I got you caught up in it too. You were convicted under that stupid law. Nick, you should really withdraw from this case. I think it's too late. I think I might die regardless. Maybe they'll even commute your sentence if you do. I could never abandon you like that. I don't believe me, but I'm gonna pull off a win somehow. It's not like I don't believe in you. It's just... Don't worry. Maybe this extra day in court is a blessing from the Holy Mother. Let's use it to our advantage. We'll turn this trial inside out and upside down. You'll see. Okay. Hi, Rafa. You're awfully quiet, your benevolence. It is only a matter of time until your executions are carried out. Simply thought I would allow you to. A good talk before you depart from this world. Sorry, but we're not giving up just yet. We won't, till the bitter end. There is no need to put on a brave face. Your fates were sealed with today's verdict. Worry not of my affair. The Twilight Realm will cleanse the taint from the neophyte practitioner's soul. And perhaps the Holy Mother may finally forgive her. Maya's got a smile. Wait. Was that her attempt at comforting me? Barbed head, further resistance shall come to naught. Stop your desperate struggle. Accept the judgment that has been passed upon you. She obviously doesn't know me very well. Then perhaps your sentence will be commuted. Hold it right there, your benevolence. Why do you always have to be like that? Maya, what are you... What is the matter? I was simply showing some mercy upon your souls. Nick here is risking his life to defend me. And that is why I told you it will come to... No, it won't! Nick is just doing what lawyers are supposed to. He's defending his client, no matter what. Enough! There is no place for lawyers in the Hall of Justice. For we have the divination seance. It's like saying there's no place for lawyers because cameras now exist. But your insights were wrong! Oh boy, that's gotta hurt. Don't you get it? Errors are bound to happen if your insights are accepted without question. So I ask you, Royal Priestess, what is your true duty? Yeah, there's no place for doctors now that we have ChatGPT. Do the victim's souls or the Holy Mother herself wish you to judge people in error? Oh, you dare bring her holiness's name into this? You know nothing, you phony baloney. Good insult. Please, you two, enough already. Sorry, Nick. I just got carried away. It's not really like me, huh? No, I should be thanking you, Maya. It's good to have you in my corner. How dare you mock me so? You will not get away with this. I was a fool to show you compassion, and to think I could convince you to accept your fate. So struggle all you want in the Hall of Justice tomorrow. You will receive your just deserts, as the scorn of our kingdom is helped upon you. can see straight through that contorted smile on your face, you know. She may say these terrible things. It's just the way she was raised, I guess. Just deserts. Is that what it said? Can you try to remember what happened one more time? Oh yeah, it did say just deserts. I love deserts. I've been trying as hard as I can, but I can't remember anything from the middle of the right onward. Alright. I suddenly felt sleepy. Everything after that's a blank. Even so, I didn't kill anyone, and I'm not the one going around dressed like Lady Keira. Though it's kinda cool to think there's a mysterious female vigilante out there. Right. Do we know that the vigilante is female? Oh, whoops, sorry. Were you close to Acolyte Zealot? We met several times during the meetings about the rite. I didn't know him very well. He seemed pretty quiet. Ah, that Steel Samurai watch is just... Did you eat together the day before the rite? Yeah, we ate this one super stinky dish, but it was actually really good. I wasn't sure I'd like it, but it was love at first bite. Like, you know the salty noodles at Eldon's Noodles? It's like if you added garlic and herbs to that, and then let it simmer for a really long time. Sounds more like a hot pot than ramen to me at that point. Oh, now I miss ramen too. So what was Acolyte Zealot like when you were eating? He seemed to be enjoying the food, but as soon as we were done, he left to go pray. What did you do? Oh, I returned to the temple to prepare for the rite. It coincides with Miss Inmi's description of events. Lady Keira's identity. Any idea who might be pretending to be Lady Keira? I have a feeling it's Belieb. I don't know. I don't think she necessarily stabbed her husband, or... But I don't know who else it could be, who could possibly be a rebel. Or like rebel fighter, not rebel, rebel fighter. When the rite started, it was just me and Abbot Inmi. But the seance vision showed a third figure who looked like Lady Keira. I know. Lady Keira. Wish I could have seen her in the flesh. Yeah, let's stay focused on the case, shall we? It was supposed to have been impossible for a third party to enter the inner sanctum. Ah, but what if she came from the sky? You know, like that bushy-beard paratrooper. That mountain would have been no match for Lady Keira's wings. That's from the Plum Punisher TV show, right? How'd you know? Because the real Lady Keira doesn't have wings. Oh, I've got it this time. There must be a secret room with a secret door at the inner sanctum. Did you know there are 88 secret Plum Punisher bases here in Khura'in? Can we please stop talking about the Plum Punishers? Sorry, the Plumed Punisher. I keep saying plumbed. Plumed Punisher. Sorry. For a sec, Maya? I guess so, huh? Keeping it real is much harder than it looks. It didn't help that I said it once, and then chat corrected me, so I kept saying plumbed on purpose. now it's stuck in my head. Well, I should get going now. Sorry, I wasn't any help. Don't worry, I got this. We'll beat the charges tomorrow, and be on the first plane back home before you know it. Then we'll go grab dinner at Eldon's, or your favorite burger joint. Or both. You pick. I think I'll get the extra large Hamburg steak topping on my salty bowl. Best of both worlds. Oh, yeah. Those hamburger noodles. Have whatever you like. First, I have to beat the charges. Ah, I almost forgot. Wow, what is it? I have a favor to ask. Okay, but why are we whispering? I forgot I left something at the High Priest's house. It's super important. Would you mind getting and holding onto it for me? Sure. So what's the super important thing? In my bag, you'll find a folding book. It's only given to the priest who performs the rite. It's called the Tome of Secrets. It does sound important. How can you just leave something like that lying around? Because it's Maya. It explains all the whispering. Brafer found out, all heck would break loose. Look, it's got Lady Keira's real name written in it, so... Oops! Don't tell anyone I told you that! This is why Maya is not Lady Keira. She's just... She could be such a ditz at times. In fact, just forget I said anything at all. It's supposed to be a secret. The Tome of Secret contains secrets? Imagine that. Huh? What are you two whispering about? Nothing. It's just she forgot something. So I told her I'd go get it. You are up to something. I just know it. Thanks, Nick. I'm counting on you. Alright. Hello? Anybody home? No answer. It's probably out right now. Oh, I'll just get what I came for. I am watching you like a warboard, barbed head. You better not steal anything. I would never do that. I'm just here to get what Maya asked for. Then get on with it. If you would stop interrupting me. Right, just pay no attention to what I'm about to pull out this bag. Here's Maya's bag. What is that strange patch on our bag? It's the Steel Samurai. He's the hero of an action show back in my country. Of course, they have to do the theme song. It's actually Maya's favourite show. She's got all sorts of merchandise related to it. I see. He looks striking similar to the Plumbed Punisher. They are similar, but the Steel Samurai definitely came first. I see. How interesting. Rafa seems genuinely intrigued. There must be a common thread between the Plumbed Punisher and the Steel Samurai bag. Come to think of it, didn't Maya mention something about trading with it? Yes! But I digress. I'd better find what she asked me to... Aw, come on, Phoenix. Use your eyes. Let's see here. It must be the Tome of Secrets that might... Did you take it out of the bag? Why didn't you just take the whole bag? Don't pull it out in front of her. Okay. A tome only given to the one who will play the role of Lady Kira in the Purification Rite. Well, Barbed Head, are you finished now? Hold on a second. The string around it is coming undone. Whoops! Phoenix! Ah, you fool! Do not lay eyes upon it! Put it away, quickly, before you go blind! Relax, my hand just slipped. This is the Tome of Secrets. Are you trying to get us cursed? Lady Kira is liable to swoop down and gouge our eyes out. Alright, this book is related to Lady Kira, isn't it? Your benevolence. Would you mind if I asked you some questions? Well, we already opened it. We might as well just read it. At this point. This is not something I would normally speak about to an outsider such as you. Well, can't you make an exception? If you insist. Nena! Well, she doesn't even know anything. What of this folding book? Yes, I see. This very important tome is bestowed upon the priestess in the Purification Rite. Very important. What's written inside? Yes, I see. Really? Is it alright to reveal that? Your benevolence? Patience! The book contains Lady Kira's true name. Oh my god. I didn't know that before. That is brand new information. Her true name? Is it really that important of a secret? To a Kurainist priest, a person's name is one of the most important things to know. Lady Kira's real name. What's so important about a name? Without a name, priestess's voice will fail to reach a person's mitama. It is much like trying to send a letter without the recipient's address. A spirit can only be identified once you know the deceased's face and name. Oh, I get it. It's like when you see someone in a crowd you recognize, but you don't know their name. It makes it impossible to get their attention. Indeed. You must know a spirit's face and true name before you can commune with it. It is the same for Kurainism's most secret art, one that my mother alone may use. The queen has a secret art? It is something a foreigner such as you could never hope to guess. We might already know. Will Phoenix continue to play dumb? We're not supposed to reveal that we know what it is. I should pretend this is all new to me. Thanks, Phoenix. See, Phoenix has big brain. Right, I get the feeling she secretly really wants to tell me about it. She wants to gloat about it. She's like, my mum is so cool. She can channel spirits. Whereas I have been doing it for 10 years with Maya. And there's a 6-year-old back home who can do it too. So... Well, she's not 6 anymore. Can you tell me about the secret art of the Queen you spoke of? Yeah, but she was 6. She did it at 6 years old, okay? Oh, sorry. Maybe we shouldn't talk about this. It is a secret after all, alright? It is the secret art of spirit channeling. Oh, she revealed to me. But I suppose those words are meaningless to you. Yes, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just surprised at how willing you are to tell me about it. Third-rate lawyer cannot channel spirits simply by learning of the technique. Third-rate is a bit harsh. Even settled for second. Did you, Source, or are you being sarcastic? What is it? You have the look of a tentacled hag frog upon your face. The heck is a tentacled hag frog? Spirit channeling. That's where a medium lets a spirit possess her body to return to our world, right? Well now, I see you have done your homework. Oh, I guess I studied a bit. With the power of spirit channeling, one could even bring back the most ancient of spirits. Like a demon ex-girlfriend. It is quite a magnificent power, is it not? Never seen her eyes light up like this before. I imagine they're pretty shocked when they come back from ancient times. Indeed. A spirit's memory is cut off at the moment of death. So even a spirit that is brought back after centuries doesn't sense any gap in time between the moment of its death and the moment it is channeled. Yes, and yet, it clearly recalls all the memories it had in life. I like how they're explaining this to us when we played Ace Attorney before. Our queens have also used this power to help the rulers of neighboring lands to counsel. That is why we have never been invaded and how we have maintained our unique culture. So spirit channeling is a really effective tool for international politics. It is indeed. Yeah. I know. Poor Mia. That is why only those with the power to channel spirits may rule our kingdom. But of late, there has been an endless influx of illegal immigrants from neighboring lands. The fools come seeking the same great power as my mother. Illegal immigrants? It is becoming quite a problem. Some have lost their way in life, and look to Koreanism for their salvation. Among them are also those of dubious nature, who have been driven in from their own lands. Dubious nature. It's a little on the nose for things that we shouldn't talk about in chat. But they sure weren't treating him like an illegal alien. Alright, ready for the spirit. Let's continue with the game. Can you channel spirits, your benevolence? I am but the royal priestess. There is still much that I must learn. As of now, the divination seance takes me to the very limit of my ability. So, her spiritual power doesn't measure up to Maya's. Oh. You were just mocking me in your mind, weren't you? Don't be ridiculous. It is written all over your face, you impudent nincompoop. The divination seance was one of the most important roles fulfilled by the queen. That is what my mother taught me when I was little. So the queen can perform the dance of devotion. That'd be a sight to see. Someday, I will be a powerful priestess and queen, just like my mother. And the divination seance is a vital part of my training to prepare me for that day. Forgive my ignorance, your benevolence. You shall see. It will not be long before I, too, master the secret art of spirit channeling. I will be a magnificent queen, who unites her people from the greater good of Korean. At least she knows what she wants, you know. She's a bit annoying, but she has a goal in life. She knows what she wants to do, and she's working towards it. And she's not letting anything else get in her way. She's not terrible. Now I see. Spirit channeling is something she really aspires to. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Akura. Like, I respect her, which makes me like her a little bit more. But she is still really annoying. Like, I wouldn't want to be friends with her. Are you quite through now? There are more important things to do than stand here and talk about spirit channeling. That's true. Doesn't have anything to do with this case, as far as I can tell. Or does it? If the queen is a spirit medium... I was thinking that. Ha! Yeah, she saw that one coming. Yeah. The queen spirit channel, Lady Kira. Lawyers are indeed a witless breed. On the day of the rite, my mother was engaged in other duties at the palace. Of course. My mother is a very busy woman, and the idea itself is preposterous. Do you truly believe the Queen of Khura'in would personally battle the insurgents? This is precisely what makes you third-rate. Third-rate lawyer with a fourth-rate badge. Another dead end. This is bad. Anyway, I need to continue looking for leads, so... Over there! After him! Don't let him escape! What is all that racket? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What? Escaped prisoner has surfaced here in town? Escaped prisoner? Oh my god, it's Dats. No reason to panic. The police are on his trail. He's no longer a suspect. But you might know something, considering he was at the scene of the crime. Let's go take a look. Wait. Oh, we're gone. Green. Huzzah. Ow, my aching back. Got how badly I'd injured it. I need to do some stretching and exercise more when I get back home. Ah, Mr. Wright. Hi, Albie. Hey, Albie. Dats, a rebel. Have you seen... Are you alright, sir? How old is Phoenix? I don't even know. Can't tell. Well, we're older than Maya. I forget how much older we were. I think we're 7 years older than Maya. Are we 7 years older than Maya? Or am I making things up? One second. So he's 35. Also, hi, Johan. I don't think I said hi to you. Yeah. 35. 35. Have you seen that escaped prisoner around here? Ah, so that's why all those police came rushing over here. I heard them say something about an escaped prisoner disappearing in this area. He disappeared in this area? Yeah, I only have lower back issues when I'm exercising, not just in general, but I'm always like I always have a pillow on my back when I'm sitting down or whatever. Like even right now, I have, as much as I love my Dango plushie, its main use is when I'm streaming to just put it on my lower back. So that it helps with my posture. Because I gotta make sure I'm taking care of it. He couldn't have taken to the air again, could he? From here? No. Oh no, Ezzy. Yeah, but it's just a little bit of lower back pain. It's definitely more from the deadlifting than anything else. What sort of princess would I be if all it took to frighten me was an escaped prisoner? She's fearless, I'll give her that. Can't be responsible if something happens to you. As long as I'm here, though, I might as well search the area myself. If If I were an escaped prisoner, where would I hide? Where? Oh. I wonder. That manhole cover. It's open! Whoa! What is it, Shadoo? Oh my god, look at those eyes. That would be a good emote. Shadoo's eyes. I know it's supposed to be pronounced Shadow, but I like saying Shadoo. Can you sniff out something or someone in the manhole? I wonder. Could Shadoo track Mr. Rebel? If he had something with the Rebel scent on it? I don't know. I feel like I've got something with Mr. Rebel's scent on it. Something he might have touched. The flag. Oh, I don't have the... I don't have the parachute anymore. This maybe? Here, Shadoo. How about this? Hope it works. Think he's picked up a scent. Mind if I borrow Shadoo for a bit? By all means. Are we going down a sewer? I had no idea you could do this. Yeah, go get him, boy. Oh, he's so proud. Rafa, are you ready? We're going down a manhole cover. Or going down a manhole, not cover. Heading down the manhole now. It could be dangerous, so please wait here. Oh, she's not coming with me? Don't worry. I won't commit any of those misdeeds you're so worried about. That is not what I fear. There may be a vicious insurgent lurking down there. Oh, are you worried about me? No. Simply wondering why you would go to such lengths in your investigation. After all, if you would simply withdraw from this case, they might commute your sentence. Girl doesn't know that I fell from a bridge at one point. For a case. I'm doing this to prove Maya's innocence. But how can you be so sure of that accused innocence? She has already been found guilty. Oh yeah, it gave him a bad tummy. I believe in her. She says she's innocent, and that means she's innocent. Lawyers must trust in their clients to the bitter end. That's what we do. You lame brain. Do what you will. Oh, I'm going in. Let's go, Shadoo. Be careful. Oh my god. Secret tunnel? Secret tunnel? Wait, come back here. It's pitch black down here. Can't see a thing. Either I hit my head or somebody hit my head. Ah! Ugh. Ow, ow, ow. What the heck? Is that a spider? Prox, are you still here? That was a giant spider. Jesus. What happened? I went down the manhole and then... Oh my god, it's Dats! Oh, you finally came. I remember that face anywhere. And that dragon symbol on his armband. That's the mark of the rebels. Can be no mistake. It's him. That's a rebel! Looks kind of cool with his facial hair. Like that. Ah! Oh. Sorry, I got a little rough with you back there. Thought you were the cops. Why are you making that face? Bro, that spider. My god, he's eating apples by the hole. Oh, thought he was gonna kill me. I'll pass on the apple, but thanks. I don't mind a good apple, but not right now. What is this place? This is the office of my brothers-in-arms, Duck. But right now, we're using it as a rebel safe house. Wait, back up a sec. What kind of office is this exactly? A law office! What else? Really? Duck used to be a lawyer? Yep, just like you. Kurain's public enemy number 1 is an ex-lawyer. Didn't see that coming. Was it really? Freaked me out. I don't suppose I'll be coming back around here anytime soon. You won't? Are you planning to flee or something? It's just, I'm gonna get out of the rebel business. Tired of being hounded by the cops and all that. So I came by today to pick up the last of my stuff. Really? I'm gonna sell Dirk's info to the Minister of Justice and slip out of Kurain. Wait a second. You're a key person of interest in this case. You can't go running off like that. Relax, will ya? I'll tell you whatever you need to know. Oh, and sorry about punching your lights out back there. My bad. What'd you do with Shadoo? Where's Shadoo? So, Mr. Lawyerman, what do you want to know? Tell me about the murders of the High Priest and Taristan Me, and his acolyte, Perezalot. Sure, tell you what I can. I don't know if it'll be much help, though. The spider ate him? I mean, I'm not a rebel anymore, so I wonder how true that really is. Dude, that spider is... I'm not scared of spiders, but the fact that it's just lurking in the background, I don't like. Oh my god. Anyway, Jesus. There's a knife driven deep into the photo of the queen. Guess the rebels really hate him. I don't remember to stay on their good side. There's also the flowers here, too. Incense and white flowers. The flowers are still fresh. They must have been put here maybe today or yesterday. Did you put these here, Mr. Rebel? You think it's in the foreground? It really looks like it's just a huge spider that's above the couch. No, no. It's just a traditional thing here in Kurain. Pay it no mind. Oh, what did I... Oh. Okay. High Priest Mud. Tell me everything you know about the High Priest Mud. Well, as you know, I don't remember much about that. Banged my head on a rock as soon as I parachuted into the inner sanctum. So when I told you I had nothing to do with his murder, I meant it. Okay then. Where were you and why didn't you just say that? Okay then. Where were you when you came to after banging your head? By the time I came to, it was already dawn. Must have been out cold the whole time. So you didn't see the crime happen at all? Got that right. Then why did you say that when you testified? Oh, about that. Since I didn't remember a thing, I was afraid I'd seem suspicious. So I came up with that whole story. You're not allowed to do this! You can't do it! You're not allowed! You can't! You can't just be like, if I tell the truth, I'll be suspicious, so let me tell a lie. That's not how it works. Does he even realize how much trouble his big fat lies cause me? Sorry for the trouble. It was definitely my bad. He doesn't seem very sorry to me. Bottom line is you were at the scene of the crime, but you weren't involved in it. Got it. Dirk the attorney. So Dirk was an attorney? Yep, he was a force to be reckoned with back when he was still practicing. He was a juggernaut of the law, and as mighty as a dragon. He could strike terror into a prosecutor's heart just by glaring at him. People called it his dragon glare. He even got criminals to confess, pass out with a well-placed glare. You gotta be kidding me. Most important of all, he would never surrender. He'd fight for the accused, no matter how the odds were stacked against him. Is that what you mean by the will of the dragon? Yep, that would be it. Actually, your work in court yesterday was mighty impressive too. You didn't give up, no matter how hard of a beating you took. Not unlike Dirk, I might add. Oh, thanks. Even a big part of that beating I took was because of you. Anything else? Oh, there's a step ladder. Oh no, a ladder. There are bowls and plates of food in here. Still warm, as if this was all recently prepared. You must have a pretty big appetite, Mr. Rebel. Ha 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 ha. Guys as big and strong as me got even bigger appetites, you know? But you just fled from the police. I don't know how you could eat this much after all that excitement. Like a third party here too? Second party? Sorry if I offended you. But first, let's start with an appetizer. Where's he getting all those apples from? Wanna join me, Mr. Lawyer Man? Got plenty of sewer lizards too. Ew. So that's what he's doing. He's hanging them out to dry. Because he's gonna eat them later. I'm not even gonna touch that. I'm gonna touch this. There's a ladder leading underground. Must have brought me in through there. There's no reason for me to leave yet. I should see what else Mr. Rebel has to say. And what's this? Is this a law book? Dragon's mark has been branded onto the cover. That's Dirk's law book. Really? The leader of the rebels. That Dirk? That's right. That mark of the dragon is the emblem of the rebellion. Pages in this one section are really dirty. Must be the section on the Defense Culpability Act. Oh. Strength of Dirk's convictions. He must have done a ton of research on the Defense Culpability Act. He practically wore out that entire section. Interesting. Please don't make me choose the lizards. This looks like a photo of Dirk and his compatriots. And here's one that looks really old. Wait. That's Nayuda and that looks like Apollo? But... Wait! That's why they know each other! Wait a second. That is Apollo! What? Apollo! What have you been doing? What? Where are you? Huh? Apollo? Those are Dirk's sons. Really? They're brothers? Oi, why is Apollo related to everyone all of a sudden? Okay. Both of his sons look kind of familiar. One on the left is Yuri. Oh, but you know him as Prosecutor Samadhi. Prosecutor Samadhi is Dirk's son? Well, this is quite interesting. He used to really respect his old man, both as a father and as a lawyer. This is like... You know, this picture reveal is kind of like when I played VLR and I got that picture reveal. That blew my mind. Yeah. Because it just took me by surprise. That's what this one did. Not to the same extent as the VLR one. Because the one in VLR really took me by surprise. Because I thought I knew what it was going to be, but it wasn't. I can't say what it was because it's a spoiler. But in spoilers chat, Akira will post what it was in spoilers chat. So Nayuda was also a rebel at one point. Why did he become a prosecutor? Being a lawyer in this kingdom is the same as signing your own death warrant. Yeah, don't worry, we won't post any spoilers here. On account of the Defense Culpability Act, right? Yeah, that's why Yuri decided to be a prosecutor instead. He wanted to spark a revolution from the inside, so he dove right into the enemy's den. Never have guessed it, looking at it now. You can say that again. Dirk is battling to change Kurain's legal system. The will of the dragon spurs him on. We all thought Yuri was taking up the mantle to carry on that will too. We were sure he'd help overthrow Garan one day, but as you've seen, he now uses the law to do our bidding. Dirk's been beside himself. So he no longer carries the will of the dragon anymore. I wonder what happened between father and son for it to come to this. What about the other child in the photo? I like how Phoenix forgot about his daughter and then doesn't recognize Apollo. What about the other child in the photo? That's Dirk's adopted son, but he's gone back overseas. His name's Apollo. Wait a second. I know someone named Apollo. Apollo? Wait a second. That bracelet. Oh, he's also wearing the bracelet too. It really is Apollo. He was a rascal, that one. And his voice could shake the entire room. I imagine he's out there raising high hell somewhere. Yeah. I'm sure he's doing just fine. Considering how far he's got, Mr. Rebel's description really doesn't do Apollo's justice. Haha, name drop. I believe in you, Apollo. Cute. He's a responsible young man. He'll never lose. He's never lost that loud voice, though. Well, I gotta stop packing. Who knows when they might catch up with me if I don't scram soon. Please, wait! I still need to ask you something. Go ahead, shoot. What are you rebels trying to do? And why were you at the Inner Sanctum in the first place? Oh. Why were you at the Inner Sanctum on the day of the murder? More precisely, what were you trying to do there? I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. That high priest was a fool for getting it taken in by Dirk. He should have tried hightailing it out of Khura'in like I'm doing. Oh? It's the Psycho-Locks. 4 Psycho-Locks! Ah, Cyclops. Mr. Rebel is hiding something, but I won't know exactly what I can do. What it is, until I undo the locks. What exactly are you trying to hide, Mr. Rebel? Huh? I'm not hiding anything. No way. No how. I'll just have to use my Magatama on him then.
Take that!
That's fine. I'm gonna ask you again. Why were you at the Inner Sanctum on the day of the murder? And more precisely, what were you trying to do there? You can keep asking. The answer's still the same. I was trying to escape from prison, that's all. That high priest was a fool. He fell for Dirk's line and sold his own country out. How can you say such things about him? He helped you escape, didn't he? Don't you even care what happened to him? Nope. I was getting out of the rebellion anyway. He should have opened his eyes. We never stood a chance against the Garam. Hang on. Do you really believe what you're saying? Didn't the high priest's death really hurt you on the inside? Like I said, I couldn't care less about the whole thing. I beg to differ. This wouldn't be here in your room if you didn't feel a thing. The flower, yeah? He's sad about it. That's a nice touch, actually. I heard these flowers are offered in memory of the dead here in Khura'in. The high priest's death hit you hard, so you're grieving here alone, aren't you? Well, hee-hoo! Those flowers don't mean anything. This is the Khura'inese way of saying goodbye. Why hide the fact that you're mourning his death? You're reading into this too much. I told you, I'm done with the rebellion. I haven't even heard from Dirk or the rest of them for a few days. Tomorrow, I'm planning to kiss the kingdom goodbye. No, I know you've been in contact with some other rebels lately. And how exactly do you plan on proving that? This piece of evidence ties you to other rebels. Is it this? Usual spot grab.
Take that!
I found this prayer flag at the Plaza of Devotion. You wrote a message on it, left it behind for your fellow rebels, didn't you? They brought this food for you at your request. Oh, that's why there's so much food here, yeah. So you're lying about leaving the rebels. You're still involved with Dirk and the rest of them, aren't you? Are you ready to tell me the truth now? Oh, you're good, Mr. Lawyer, man. I admit, I requested the grub, but I was just taking advantage of it, that's all. What do you mean? With my face plastered all over the place, couldn't stay out in the open. So I took advantage of my former comrades, with some grub and a place to hide. I was going to kiss the kingdom goodbye tomorrow. I'm not buying it. You're obviously lying. I can tell just by looking at you. The white-hot flames of revolution definitely still burn on inside of you. What? That's ridiculous. Those flames burned out long ago. This proves that the flames of revolution still burn on inside of you. The law book, maybe? I don't know what else I would...
Take that!
It's the law book? I'm not a lawyer, so what's that got to do with me? Look at the mark branded onto the cover. It's a mark that stands for an unwavering commitment to the revolution. It is Dirk's way of representing the will of the dragon. Yeah, so what of it? You have the same mark on the scarf tied around your left arm. But you wouldn't be wearing that if you were no longer a rebel. Oh, I forgot to take it off, that's all. No, as a wanted man, that should have been the first thing you took off. The fact that you haven't hidden that mark yet proves you're still a rebel. Think what you want, but you don't know nothing about me. No, you're wrong. You wear your heart and your beliefs right on your sleeve, just like me. And this is what I believe in. Oh my god, is it time? Is it time? Is it time?
Take that!
When a person's back is against the wall, they always fall back on what they believe in. Just as I always have my badge, you always have the will of the dragon, don't you? And you would risk your life. Would you risk your life for your beliefs? I already have. No, I wouldn't. No, no. Because I wouldn't be much use to my client's dead. Admit, wait, but Phoenix is risking his life. He's about to die for Maya. You've never once thought about leaving the Defiant Dragons, have you? Good badges, chat. That look in your eyes, it's just like Dirk's. Looks like you got the will of the dragon inside you, too. Thanks to my badge, I was able to break his Cyclops. Alright, what's your plan, dude? I had planned to take you out if you turn out to be on the side of the Royals. Take me out! Oh my god. But I think I can trust you. I can't believe I was that close to getting shanked here! It's like you said, I have no intention of leaving Dirk's group. In other words, you were testing me. You're a foreigner and a lawyer who's been charged with abetting a criminal to boot. And I've seen a fair share of lawyers get pardoned after weeping at the feet of the Queen. Well, I'm gonna keep fighting till the end. Yeah, I can see that now. Sorry I ever doubted you. So what are you doing here anyway? Came to get the secret hideout key from a helper. A secret hideout? Yep. I was supposed to get my next order from Dirk there. But the town's swarming with cops thanks to that murder. Nothing I can do about that. What about the... What did he say? Secret hideout key. Sounds like a Pokemon object. What about the order Dirk was supposed to give you? Gonna have to abort that mission. Now I'm just lying up, waiting for a chance to make contact with Dirk again. Hey, why the long face? I thought you'd be able to tell me something about the High Priest's murder. Sorry to disappoint you. Oh, I know! Let me make it up to you with this. What is that? It looks like the Dragon Ball. Dude's casually got one of the Dragon Balls. This orb is actually a key. It opens the door to one of our secret hideouts. Can't say any more than that. Anyway, I hope it helps. This orb is a key. Yeah, plus the hideout's in a totally unexpected location. Being that super secret. We couldn't have just any ordinary key. I see. Golden orb. Don't fool me, that's a Dragon Ball. Maybe this will help me unravel the truth behind the case. Thanks. Don't mention it. Besides, you're a fellow brother in arms, fighting the powers that be. If it'll help you, feel free to pick my brain a bit more. I need to know where the hideout is. Can you just tell me whereabouts it is? Everyone's been talking about the return of Lady Kira lately. Well, my friend Maya is suspected of being the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira. You wouldn't happen to know who she really is, though, would you? Beats me, but whoever she is. She bushwhacked me and hauled me off to jail. Yes, Maya can definitely do that, right? Even worse, on top of attacking us and delivering us to the cops, she's been watching us like a hawk and framing us for different crimes. Watching you like a hawk, framing you for crimes. Why would anyone go to all that trouble? The kingdom likes to pretend that its people are free to think what they want. But because of that, the authorities can't arrest you for just sympathizing with the rebellion. So they resort to framing people for things they didn't do. Then that Lady Kira figure is, yep, she's just some lick spittle, working for the Garen regime. Ah. Well, that's lame. She's just a secret police force. No, that's what he meant. That's so annoying. So he was talking about Lady Kira then. Oh, it's compact skills, detailed surveillance, clever setups. She's no amateur, if you ask me. So you're saying the monarchy is using Lady Kira to secretly take out the rebels? Exactly. The Garen regime is using her to control the people, even down to what we think. So why don't the people protest if the monarchy is doing things like that? Well, they don't know. Fortunately, we don't have any conclusive evidence. Without that, we can't prove anything. Oops. Ah, I know the feeling. If I bring this up in court, they'd probably dismiss it out of hand. I have to unmask Lady Kira if I want to get anywhere. Goal of the revolution. Our goal? To get rid of that evil, no good Defense Culpability Act. I can tell just by looking at Dirk's law book. DC Act has turned this kingdom into a corrupt cesspool, where false charges are overlooked, and prosecutors are the only ones heard in court. It's been 23 years since it was first enacted. What happened 23 years ago to make them pass such a terrible law? The assassination of Queen Amara. That's where it all began. Yeah, I'll be mentioning something like that. Dirk assassinated the former queen, didn't he? That's the official line. The official line? Those charges were completely trumped up. Dirk was framed, I'm telling ya. He was? Plus, Dirk was a lawyer. Wow, okay. This is taking a different turn. I definitely thought Dirk would be the rebels would be the people we were fighting against in, like, the last case. But it looks like Dirk is actually the good guy trying to dismantle the dictatorship that is Khura'in. Which is interesting. That's how the DC Act was first passed. So that's why there aren't any real lawyers left in Khura'in. Even worse, it changed the significance of the divination seance. The significance of the divination seance? They were holding seances in court, even before the DC Act? Oh, you bet they were. Lawyers and prosecutors used to hotly contest the insights that came out of seances. See, that's how it should be. You use it as part of the evidence. You don't just take it by complete faith from a 14-year-old girl who interprets it one way. You mean like what I've been doing? Right. It's like Dirk used to say. The royal priestess's insights are just another piece of evidence. Right. See what you mean about the significance of the divination seance changing. Yep, the insights became the only truth, and arguing against them is banned. Yep. Alright. Shush, Rafer, we just heard you say it. Yeah. From what I've seen, Rafer would agree with me. Kingdom is a shadow of its former self. It's become a dictatorship, but the royals use the fear of trumped-up charges to rule. And that's what Dirk's been rebelling against? Yep. All we want is to live in a kingdom with an impartial legal system. There's only one way to make that come true. Overthrow the current regime. So that's the truth behind the rebels. Well, PW? Nobody's ever called me PW before. PW, my friend, it's about time for me to get going. After all, I am the Fangs of the Defiant Dragons. Dats went from one of the most annoying characters to suddenly pretty cool. You're not going to do that alley-oop thing again, are you? I was just getting to that. See you again, see ya. Bye. Why does he have to jump like that before running off? Well, I guess we're friends now. Enough about that. I've already spent way too much time here. Alright, where is the secret? If I were a secret hideout being hidden by a Dragon Ball, where would I be? My guess is, Taurus's house. Finally got out of there. Mr. Wright! I'm so glad you're okay. I'm so worried about you. Shadu, what happened to him anyway? He came out of the manhole about 5 minutes after you went in. Sorry he wasn't much help. No, he's fine. Well, did you find anything of worth? Oh, I tripped and fell down there. I must have been out cold for a while. Better keep things to myself for now. I figured as much. To find that secret hideout Mr. Rebel was talking about. Probably start with places that have something to do with the High Priest. Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. Alright, is there a Dragon Ball shaped hole in this? Maybe I yeah, but maybe if I no. Oh. Oh, Rafe was actually interested in Steel Samurai. Not what I thought he was gonna say. I guess it's not here? Dang, I definitely thought it would have been here. Okay. Plaza? No. Sanctum? Oh, if it's at the Sanctum. Oh! That will change so much if there's a secret. Didn't Maya say something about a secret a secret trapdoor or something? That would change a lot, actually. We have a saying back home. Leave no stone unturned. Oh, yes. You cannot stump me. I know that one. Actually, I don't have a clue. It's written all over your face. Alright. Is there a Dragon Ball shaped hole anywhere? Oh? Statue of a bird. Guess I'll take a closer look. That eye is suspiciously round shaped. Wait, is that actually here? Hey, this eye is missing. What are you doing? You must not touch that for no reason. Sorry. That shape. I wonder.
Take that!
I knew it. She must be at a loss for words. It doesn't happen often. What is this place? Explain yourself at once, Bobbed Head. I don't think she's ready for the full story. I don't really know much myself, but it seems to be a secret rebel hideout. I'm shocked there's a secret door here. Imagine that goes double for Afa. You've only got to climb a mountain that's locked behind a gate that only 2 people can go up once a year. that's all you have to do. Don't worry, I won't disturb anything. Or at least I'll try not to. Besides, with you watching over me, it should be fine, right? And, you see. Fine. Just please stop pleading your case. I only stand so much loyally drivel. But I will be presenting all information gleaned from your efforts here to the police. Of course. Now, shall we? I will go no further. Alright. You're not supposed to come in contact with the taint of Lady Kira's battles. Very good, Barbed Head. I commend you for remembering. Ah, well thank you. Wait, why am I thanking her? I may not be able to enter, but it will allow no misdeeds on your part. I will be watching you like a warbard from the entrance here. I told you I'm not going to do anything. Let me in. What do you mean? I've already searched here. There's a whole new trapdoor. Oh, I guess I actually have to move. Okay, never mind. Oh. Interesting. Oh my god, axe. Let me ask you a question. Somebody's playing Tetris in the back on a map. Whole bunch of guns. Rebels must have converted it into secret hideout. What about that warbard revolving door? Interesting. Now, I wonder if that too was originally intended to hide and protect the sacred space. Do you think those filthy rebels were scheming their schemes in this most sacred place? I wish I had like one of those echo things that people have, so I can use that for Rafa's voice. This is a desecration upon Kuranism itself. The Defiant Dragons shall pay for this. Suppose it's only natural that she'd be upset. And the investigation must go on. I think I'll start by taking a picture of the place. Good thing I brought a camera to snap some souvenir shots. We no longer have to rely on Lotta. I have to put my controller down. Doctor, you must not take photos without her permission. Rafa's really fired up. She's sticking her head as far as it will go. I guess she won't be tainted as long as she doesn't touch anything. Will be built into the sanctum. Now to search every nook and cranny. Barbed Head, just because it is hard for me to see your every move, do not use that as an excuse to touch and break things. I heard you the first time. Heesh. Alright, well there's a catapult here. Is that catapult? Weapons. Lots of them too. Feels like a crossbow. We are lucky we found them before they could be used. Oh, thanks. The rebellion never happened. I hope it's bloodless. Oh my god, blood? What's this? A bloodstain? Should probably try to figure out what happened in here. Do not tamper with any evidence before the police arrive. The police? Hey, that reminds me. Emma gave me something for... I forgot Emma gave me Luminol 2 weeks ago. Oh my god, it's Emma U Luminol time. Luminol testing fluid. In reaction to glows in reaction to even the tiniest traces of blood. So it can even detect areas where blood has been wiped up. Might help us figure out what happened in here. Alright, time for science to do its thing. First, let me put these red tinted glasses on to see if the luminols glow. Wait, is that what her glasses do? Did I know that? I think I forgot about that. If I did know that. Hang on. I need to get a picture of Emma Yu Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Alright. Just because I have the glasses on. Press A whenever I want to spray some of the luminol. Areas where I'm not paying attention. What is Phoenix saying? Areas where there was blood will react by turning blue. Okay. Here? There's a whole bunch of handprints. Oh my god. Hello. It's a huge blood stain. Something big must have happened here. Perhaps that high priest's blood flowed in there from under the warbard statue. But I thought the spring... Doesn't the spring flow outwards? Like, inwards from... Like, outwards from here? I have a feeling this is the murder site. Oh, right. Luminol reactions don't show up in photos. I'll just have to take some notes. Oh my god. That should do it. It's a Phoenix just took a red pen and just scribbled on the photo, being like, this is what it would have looked like. I didn't notice before, but the bloodstain looks like it was smeared away in one place. Is it because the warbard revolving door passed over it? Okay, interesting. One more reaction near the entrance. Alright, what about these handprints here? A large stone slab. It's shaped like a magatama. It's rather unstable. I bet it'll tip over in an earthquake. What's that earthy grass-like smell? It's the smell of the moss that covers the stone. Oh, so this shaggy green stuff is moss. Looks like some of the moss about halfway up has been disturbed. Wonder why that is. One quick touch can't hurt, right? Whoa! The slab started to wobble. What is happening? What have you done to the sacred space? Nothing. All I did was nudge it a little. I knew it looked unstable. Probably best not to touch it again. Oh, the hands! The hands! Alright. The spring is flowing outwards from here. This is the thing. It flows through the channel built into the floor before heading outside. Lady Kira used the sacred water to wash the tainted blood from her body. It's also not red like the water. Oh, it's also not red like the water in a spring. Yeah, so it's flowing outwards from here. What is this? There's a plumbed Punisher calendar here. Ah, now I understand. The villains in the plumbed Punisher are based on the insurgents. Watching the show must have roused their ire against Lady Kira. I doubt that's it. Okay, there's a clock. Look! What is it, Barbed Head? It's a plumbed Punisher clock. Why, I believe it's... How can you see from there? It is a limited edition promotional item given to 50 lucky viewers. This rare item plays the plumbed Punisher theme song every hour. Hand it on now, Barbed Head. Ah! She snatched it away from me. No matter what she says, Rafer is definitely a huge fan. How did she snatch it away from me when she's not even here? What a fine item. And the switch. Fine, right? It's the Plum Punisher theme song. Yes. Now I see. The insurgents who use this room must be the Plum Punisher fans. Maybe so. I don't see how it's relevant to this case. Might be. You never know. Hawk? How dare those guilty insurgents raise their banner amid such a secret space? Barbed, we must burn it at once! Didn't you tell me not to touch or damage anything? This is an exception. Very well. If you will not do it, then I will! For your benevolence. I thought you're not supposed to come in here. For once, the strange customs of this kingdom are working in my favor. Something under the banner. A microphone? What's this doing here? A microphone? We didn't pick it up as evidence. Okay. Looks like an order from Dirk. What's this? Let me see that. thought you're not supposed to touch anything in here. This is an exception. Now hand it over. Let's see here. Oh, Holy Mother. What does it say? It is an order intended for that rebel named Dats. It reads, after the rite, infiltrate the palace under the guise of returning Lady Kira's costume. And search for clues about that incident from 23 years ago. Oh my god. 23 years ago? He must mean the assassination of Queen Amara. I wonder what the rebels are up to. It's intriguing enough, but it doesn't seem related to the case at hand. This will not do. I must warn my mother at once. No need to do that. This order will never be carried out. Lady Kira's costume is still here. An abbot in me is no longer able to aid the rebels. I knew that. Yeah. Well, I think that covers about everything. Yeah. Hello? Mr. Wright, you shouldn't have come in here before the police. Sorry, but I was in a hurry. I didn't do anything I wasn't supposed to, apart from touch something and spray luminol and... Her benevolence can attest to that. It is your fault for being so slow. I expect the police to work faster and more efficiently. Sorry. Well, Barbed Head, have you not already seen enough? I guess it's about time I got back to the temple and go over everything I've learnt. Alright. Alright. Sorry, I forgot to take off the MAU picture. Welcome back, Mr. Wright. How'd it go? Unfortunately, I didn't find anything conclusive. No way! I do not understand, Barbed Head. What don't you understand? Why, you did not commit any misdeeds during your investigation. After all, lawyers ply their trade primarily through illicit means and methods. What? Who told you that? My mother. Are you saying she was wrong? No, that cannot be. You must have committed some sort of misdeed right under my nose. If that was so, she wasted a whole day following me around. Hello. What is it? Prosecutor Zamadi has need of me? What's going on? I must go perform a divination seance for Pereza. It is our custom for the prosecution to review its contents before a trial begins. How come I don't get a chance to... What? That's not fair! I see. The third time will be the charm. My insights will finally bring you to your knees tomorrow. And I will teach that neophyte practitioner a lesson. Looks like it's the Royal Priestess. Looks like the Royal Priestess is back with a vengeance. She's made a full recovery from when we started this investigation earlier today. I look forward to seeing you in court, Your Benevolence. Your overconfidence will be your downfall. You will not look so confident when I am finished with you tomorrow. Bye. Yeah, no, I know. I just saying it out loud. Actually, I'm not really looking forward to seeing her tomorrow. Especially without any solid evidence. Why don't we go over everything you know so far? Alright. Let's see here. Acolyte Zealot was killed during the rite with Lady Kira's dagger. And Maya's fingerprints were found on it. Yeah, I don't know how Maya's fingerprints were found on it. Unless the killer planted it. Like if Maya was passed out. Because it's not too difficult to do that. Doesn't sound very good. I know. It's the very definition of being up a creek without a paddle. Oh, that Steel Samurai watch. The day before his murder, Zealot enjoyed a meal with the High Priest, his wife, and Maya. I also learned about spirit channeling here in Kurain. No, that sounds very helpful. Oh, but I did hear something interesting. The rebel hunting Lady Kira might be working for the Justice Minister. What? Really? Oh yeah, that is true. I really think Believe is Lady Kira. I don't know who else it could be. Especially with the Steel Samurai watch. Oh, that sounds like something a rebel might say. It does? If that Lady Kira really is one of Minister Inga's subordinates, that would exonerate Miss Maya. Unfortunately, I have no way of proving it in court. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, I almost forgot about the secret rebel hideout we found at the Inner Sanctum. How can you forget about this? This is... There was a bloodstain inside. So I think Perez Zealot was killed here earlier than Taris was killed. But his body temperature is skewed because he was left outside. And that's why the spring was red before Maya even got to the purification rite location. So I think he was killed here and then carried afterwards. I don't know how, if or how it's connected to the case though. Wow! Secret room at the Inner Sanctum! That would be a huge hit with tourists. This kid really is an entrepreneur at heart. Yeah, I keep forgetting to say that we have a spoilers chat in Discord if people want to talk in there about what's happening. But, sorry, I'm getting used to doing casual games again. This kid really is an entrepreneur at heart. What I mean is the hideout could be really important to your case. Maybe, but it's still too early to tell. It's like I'm heading into court without any useful evidence. Classic Phoenix. Just have to pray something appears during tomorrow's trial. Princess Rafa's divination seance might be my only hope. There could be some new information in it that might help. The divination seance? But I thought it always works against the accused. Not always. Nope, we've used it before. Really? I never heard anyone say that before. It's hard to figure you out sometimes, sir. Divination seances work both ways before the Defense Culpability Act. But now, only the people of Kurain find it strange. Mr. Wright? I just wanted to say, good luck tomorrow. Thanks. Can't afford to lose this next one. I've collected all sorts of information, and I haven't even started connecting the dots. If I could do that, I might have a shot of pulling off a win. Rafa's insights will be the deciding factor. It's a huge gamble, but it's all I've got. Oh? Oh. TBC. Save. Alright. Now, how long is this trial? People yesterday were alluding to the fact that it's quite long. Like, longer than the previous one. Four hours? I was willing to finish SA2. But the difference is I can't pause an SA2 run and come back a week later. But I can with this. Would you hate it if I waited another week? Because yeah, I don't, if it's 4 hours and then it ends up accidentally being 5 hours because I'm reading everything or I struggle with something. We'll be doing it next weekend, so it's okay. And then maybe I can do a bit of case 4 as well with it. Can wait a week. Okay, I think we might leave it there for today then. If that's okay. I know it's short, but that way I can prepare for work tomorrow, I can get some dinner and stuff. I know shorter streams this week, only 9 hours. Which I know is kind of weird to probably hear, but typically I like to stream for about 10 hours or so. Yeah, somebody else said that case 4 was quite short, which is kind of the standard most of the time. Though it wasn't last game. Only 9 hours. But I had a lot of fun. Thanks everyone for watching. I always get sad at the end of Sunday streams because I had so much fun. And I have to wait a whole week. I'm probably not going to be able to do a midweek stream this week. Because Wednesday I'm going to go see Mean Girls in live in theatre with Miss Leanne Heff. Who's great. And then I think I might do something else with some friends on Monday, so I don't know. And then on Friday, I might do something for my dad's birthday, if he's around, so. Yeah, and probably no midweek streams, so, but definitely Saturday and Sunday. So, that's the plan, that's the plan. For now, though, I'm probably going to head out, but thank you all for watching. Is there anybody I want to send you guys to? Anybody doing SA2? No, he's speedrunning at the moment. Okay, I'll probably send you guys to CK again then, because I think I did a couple weeks ago. So CK, Cloud Kirby, he's speedrunning Super Mario Galaxy. He's super cool. He was the world record holder when I learned the game, and he still is a very, very good runner. And he's been very nice. He comes into my chat every now and then and wishes me good luck and everything. He's super cool. Just go check him out. Anyway, you guys are great. Thank you all for watching this weekend. I had a fantastic time. I know there were shorter Ace Attorney streams, but and we didn't get any super good Sonic runs, but I still had a blast. I'm gonna go get some food, get some rest, get ready for the week ahead, but I hope you all have a fantastic end to your Septembers. I appreciate you all so much, and I'm so glad that you guys want to spend your weekends with me. So it's so lovely. Anyway, take care everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Bye everybody. Bye.